All right, what is up? Brandon here, and I'm excited to be in front of you today because we have got about so much to go over. So I want to jump right into it. Okay, so I created a little bit of a slideshow for you guys so that I can help you guys get to your first sale in the next 72 hours. Now, anybody who's in business for themselves knows that this is not the easiest task, but everybody who has already made a sale knows that it actually can be very simple. So if you're beginning in your online business, and let's say you've been in business for a week, right? And you haven't been able to see any result or get a sale yet or anything like that, that can discourage a lot of people when they get into business. So what is it that you have to do that you're not doing now to get that sale in the first 72 hours? Also, the power behind this is what you get to teach others when you actually do this. Okay, because when you sign somebody up into your business, when you recruit somebody, they're going to want to know what are the actionable plans? What are the step-by-step sequences that I have to take in order to see results in my business? A lot of the people that we work with, they've never been or had any internet business experience. So what is that going to do when you can take time out of your day and just show them, boom, real quick, first sale, 72 hours, how to get it done, right? That is going to be an X factor, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the 3 X factors that are going to be able to get you your first sale in the next 72 hours. So let's just jump right in to the content for today and get you guys going. So I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I can, 1 second, folks. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So I hope, I think, all right, we are screen sharing. We should be good. You guys should be able to see my screen right now. So with that being said, I am going to go through this. So we have, skipped one. All right, let's go back here. Let's see this now. Okay, so we have the 3 X factors to building any successful business online. Without this, your business will suffer, okay? So this is going to be the big deal. So why is this important? These X factors are the reason why 97% of marketers are failing in the industry. Who has heard that it's difficult to make a career out of anything? It's true. It's not going to be easy for everybody. There's a 97% pretty much failing rate in everything that we do. As an adult, when you go into the job hunt, you have 97% of the people who get shit done. And the other 3%, or when you have 97% who don't get shit done, and you have the other 3% that do. And so these X factors are going to get you to understand exactly how to separate yourself from the failing crowd and start to succeed. It's going to be great. Now, also, knowing this will also get you will also allow you to get targeted leads on demand, no matter what business that you're in, okay? You'll learn the master secret to selling on the internet. Okay, a lot of people don't feel like there's, a lot of people feel like there's like these things that are being held back from them. And to be quite honest, there are, because a lot of the stuff that you're being taught, okay, has to be taught at a foundational level. So if you are looking for the secret to selling, you got to learn the foundation to selling first before you can learn anything about the secret, because it's going to be way too complex for you if you have not even built a steady foundation on mastering the secret to selling. Okay, so also, this is also very important because you're going to be able to understand and realize the key components to any successful online business. And now, hold on, I'm going to take a drink. Okay, finally, the big thing is right here that we're here for you at is so that I'll leave you with an actionable plan so that you can get your first sale in the next 72 hours. How's that sound? Pretty amazing, right? So who am I? Why am I going to be the guy that's going to deliver this information to you? And why do I feel that I am equipped to do so? Okay, so that's me over there on the right. I'm a father of a son. I'm a father of a 1.5-year-old, 1.5 kids. I should have worded that differently, huh? I'm a father of 1.5 children. And what I mean by that is we have a son on our way, you know? Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. We got our baby boy on the way. As you can see in the picture, I got my 3-year-old, just recently turned 3-year-old baby girl, Savannah. And that's the big reason why we decided to get into business for ourselves and decided to make this thing work. Was because of that little girl right there. So I'm also a loving fiance, and I've always had the passion for business. I've never really wanted to do anything else. Until recently, I was working 2 jobs and had 0 plans for my future. I just had a lot of hopes and wishes and was playing that fingers crossed game. You know, I would cross my fingers, and I would pray that things would just go right. So now, fast forward to now, okay, almost 2 years later, and now I operate solely online, and we get to raise our daughter full time. Now that is a dream come true, okay? So now that you know a little bit about me, you know about what got me here, okay? Now we can go into the 3 X factors that are gonna get you your next sale, okay? That is the big reason why we're here. You can find out more about me by, connecting with me on Facebook, coming to more of the hangouts, finding me on Instagram, however it is that you want to hang out with me. But this whole meeting right now is about you and getting your first sale. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, damn, this would be great, take out your pen and paper, because this is going to be where you begin. Okay, so there's three things to having a solid online business, a successful online business. Okay, now you're going to need to have traffic, you're going to need to have leads, and you're going to need to have conversions. These 3 things I'm going to go into detail with over this slideshow, okay, over this presentation. I'm going to be able to explain to you what traffic are and why it's important. I'm going to explain to you what leads are and why they are important. And I'm going to explain to you about conversions and how to actually take traffic, convert them into leads, and convert those into buyers, okay? This is going to be the big whammy that's going to leave you guys with an actionable plan so that you can get your first sale in the next 72 hours, okay? That's what I want for you guys. That's the big deal here. So targeted traffic, okay, is the bloodline for your business. Now look at that picture, people. Look at that picture. I want you to stare at that picture. And then look at what our good friends Alex and Anna had to say about traffic, because we're all online entrepreneurs, okay? So we love building businesses online, 6, 7-figure incomes, being able to just generate them from solving problems. And so when you generate traffic, typically when you talk to traffic about a person who's not in business for themselves, their heart starts to race, their blood pressure rises, and they start to believe that they're going to be late for work. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be late. I'm going to get written up. I'm going to lose my job. Now what is that? That is scarcity tactic. That's the worst way to have to start off your day. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be late. I might lose my job. I have to hurry. You're putting people's lives at risk when you're driving like that. And so what they say is the only traffic I like to see is the traffic sent to my website. Now that, my friend, is key. That is key, because that's how we all want. We don't want to wake up in the morning and have, we don't want to wake up in the morning and have boatloads of traffic that are going to be stopping us from getting to where we want to go. Because that's what traffic is on the everyday. That's what traffic is on the everyday, your everyday commute to work. Okay, that's stopping you. That traffic is preventing you from getting to your paycheck. The traffic that we're talking about, the targeted traffic that we're talking about, is things that is an actual thing that will help you get to where you want to go. Complete contradiction, complete opposite of what most people are used to when they hear the word traffic. So what I want you to do is start getting excited about traffic. Start being like, I'm going to go get myself a ton of traffic, because all the people around you who are in business for themselves, they're going to be like, this guy's just lost his mind. He has no idea what he's talking about, but it's okay, because we have. What is traffic and why do I need it? Now, there are many different ways to build a business online, none of which I have ever seen done without traffic. Okay, so you've got to have traffic, and what traffic means is simply directing people to a specific site to look at your offer or promotion. So if you have, say you are a manager for a company, right? And you're not even in business for yourself yet. You are working as a manager for a company, but they decide to ask you to create an offer, okay? You're a manager for, let's say, a restaurant company, and they decide to ask you to create an offer for 2-for-1 steaks over the next week, okay? Well, there's a couple ways that you could do this. Now, even if you do it by foot, even if you have foot traffic, that's still traffic. What you're doing is you are sending people to a specific location, offer a promotion, so that they can receive that deal, okay? That's what they can receive the value that you are giving them. Okay, so that's what traffic means. You can do it by foot, by computer, by phone, doesn't really matter. Driving traffic is getting people and directing people to a specific site to look at your offer or promotion. Of course, the more people that you look at, that you have look at your site, the more leads that you're gonna get. How powerful is that? Okay, the better the targeted leads, the higher your conversion rate will be, which means the lower your cost will be for your advertising. So we're gonna be talking about saving money, gathering leads, making money. And also, the very last thing is that traffic is going to be the pillar to gaining momentum in your business. If you are looking to get to hit the ground running, this right here is what you're going to need to see that momentum. It's traffic. A lot of people feel like when they get into business for themselves, they feel like they can just get it going. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to get people out there. I'm going to get eyeballs on my stuff, right? Well, there's a fast way to do this and there's a slow way to do this, okay? So if you are looking at the fast way, we are gonna be looking at instant traffic, okay? So you have two different ways, like we said, fast and slow, instant SEO. The SEO part is going to be the long lasting, the stuff that builds the longevity, the viral sustainability kind of deal. Okay, SEO is going to get you ranked, going to get you, as long as you know how to maintain your SEO, it's going to get you to get ranked and stay up there. But getting up there takes a little bit of time, you know, and some people can do it in 24 hours. Some people, it takes 2 weeks. I would say on average for us to rank, it takes a few days. Okay, but then you have to also maintain that. You have to also get, you know, you have to also syndicate whatever you're promoting with other sites. So that's where the SEO part becomes a little bit more slower than the instant. And of course, instant is bam, just like that, instant. So with solo ads, banner ads, traffic exchanges, PPC and PPV, all that means is pay-per-click and pay-per-view. Okay, so those are the instant traffic kinds of, or the kinds of instant traffic. You can go on to Google, you can search for solo ad providers. You can go into Facebook and search for Facebook groups that have solo ad providers. You could look the same kind of way and do the same kind of searches for banner ads, traffic exchanges, PPC and PPV ads, which can be done through, you know, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, anything that creates an ad. SEO now, blogging, social media, podcasts, and webinars. SEO, all that means is search engine optimization. It means you're optimizing your content so that you can go ahead and receive full benefit from you producing that content and value and providing it to the people on the internet. It's how the social engines rank your content, okay, by relativity and, you know, everything else, you know, length, subject matter, engagement, all that kind of stuff happens and goes into the formula for the algorithm that they use for placing your ad after you optimize it. You can optimize anything, like I said, your blog, your social media, your podcast, and your webinars, and that's going to allow you to get seen better by people who aren't on your ads. Because not everybody, if you run a solo ad, let me kind of jump back and forth real quick. That solo ad, all that is it's you purchasing or renting, I should say. It's you renting another person's email list that already has a list based around what you already are offering. So they've already proven to their list that they have a lot of value, a ton of value in a lot of ways that they can help them build their business. So they come across our offer or your offer. You know, you get a hold of that solo ad provider. You let them know, I have an offer for, say blogging, right? I have an offer for blogging. I want to get people into my blogging product and platform, and I want to do this. So here's my offer. So you send them a link basically that's connected to a whole sales funnel. So you have a front end, you have a capture page, some kind of bridge video, and a sales page. And then they're going to send that out to their list. And by doing that, that's going to get you instant traffic. It's going to get you that traffic that's going to be to you within 72 hours. Now, whatever you pay for, because of course, the instant traffic are paid strategies. They are paid strategies. Okay, SEO, that's pretty much free. I mean, there's some minor costs, like I'm talking very, very minor, but for the most part, it's just time-driven strategies. So it's going to take a lot more of your time to operate the SEO than it is the instant traffic. Okay, the instant traffic is going to take more of your money. So each one of them has a trade-off. But you're going to have to choose which one is more valuable for you. And like for myself, if you have a budget and you can provide yourself, your business with that instant traffic, go for it. But as well, do the SEO at the same time. do the SEO at the same time. While you're waiting for your solo ads to be, while you're waiting for your solo ad to be distributed and your leads to come pouring in, make a blog, syndicate that on social media, create a podcast if that's what you're into, and show a webinar that explains more in detail how other people can get their hands on the same kind of stuff that you do. Okay, and then offer a sale at the end of that webinar. Okay, this is going to be a major shift for you, because if you've never done anything like this is going to get you to open your mind to what businesses are actually doing to create an income. Plus, it's going to get you, if you're doing the webinars, the blogging, anything else like that on the SEO side, you're going to be teaching a lot. You're going to be teaching a lot. So what that does for you is it allows you to get better at what you're already doing. So imagine that you helping others is not only helping them, which makes you feel good and makes you more money, but it also helps yourself, which makes you feel good and makes you more money. So honestly, there is no downside to SEO. There's really no downside to instant traffic. I believe that they're both upsides, and I believe that they're both very workable strategies that can get you your first sale in the next 72 hours. So if you have not done any of these strategies, or if you're still not familiar with them, do a little bit of research or connect with me. I'll help you with this, and we'll go through a proper setup strategy for you based on your passions, desires, and your budgets. Okay, so those are it. Make sure to write those down. Okay, those are the kinds of traffic. There are a few different ones, but those are the main ones. Those are the main kinds of traffic that we deal with. How do I get the lead? Because now you're wondering, okay, well, now that the traffic's coming in, so I've got all this done. How do I get the lead, and how do I follow up with the lead? Okay, and now just to jump back, just to jump back real quick. These right here, the creating the sales funnel like I was talking about, all that stuff can be done once you choose a primary company to go ahead and run with, okay? They're gonna give you a lot of the tools that you need that are gonna help you succeed, so that you don't have to know how to create a lead page. You don't have to know how to create a bridge page. You don't have to create a sales page. You don't have to create all these things that are done for you, because they know that they just want you to see that small result, that quick result, that's something that's gonna get you to believe that you can do this. And then, like we said, then we get into the serious stuff. Once we know that you're serious and that you can do whatever it is that is asked of you, then we can go ahead and give you the hard stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the high level stuff. I shouldn't say hard, it's the high level stuff. It's that stuff that's gonna get you from going from 1 sale in the next 72 hours to 10 sales in the next 72 hours. Okay? So just know that if you're kind of confused about how to build a sales funnel, anything like that, make sure to do proper research for whatever company or product that you're going to sell or promote, and then see see what kind of tools they offer for you to get you started fast. Okay, so now that we've gotten that, how do I get the lead, and how do I follow up with the lead? Well, first of all, you're gonna have to figure out how you wanna respond back to these people. The last thing I recommend is doing it on your own, because in the very beginning stages of your business, when you have about 10, 15, 100 leads, well, I shouldn't even say 100, we have like 10 or 15, it seems like it could be okay, to kind of email them on your own, reach back and forth, send them updates, stuff like that, right? Well, they've created plenty of things that are going to make your life a lot easier, and those are called autoresponders. Autoresponder is exactly the way that it sounds. It automatically responds to your list, people who have signed up to your offer to receive more information about your company. So these can be done through a bunch of different platforms. Our favorite is Aweber. Okay, there's also GetResponse. I think there's like Chimpmonkey or something like that. There's a bunch of these also. Mailchimp. There you go. There's a bunch of these other autoresponders that are going to allow you to do that. Some are free, some are not. I prefer the ones that cost just a small amount of money. They cost between 20 and 30 bucks a month to operate and to get your stuff through, and it saves so much time. It's so crisp. It's so clean. And people who are receiving these emails literally have no idea that you are sending them out to 500, 600, 6,000 people at once, because you personalize them and you make them as personal as you can. Okay, so you're going to want to set up your autoresponder. You're going to want to go to Aweber or GetResponse and get familiar with that. You're going to want to attach it to your campaign funnel. Now, this is one thing that we teach our team how to. We don't give this information out to anybody who is just out there. You've got to be able to join the team, and you've got to know that you are part of us, so that we can help you get to where you want to go. So this right here is something that you can learn on your own, but we do teach it to our team. You're going to want to attach to the campaign funnel. And the campaign funnel is a sales funnel that has everything from a lead page all the way to the sales page. Okay, along with now set up with your autoresponder. So that's the whole campaign funnel. And you're going to have to create a follow-up series based on a proven formula of value and pitches that will be sent out via autoresponder. Now, if you don't know this formula, it's going to be hard for you to get out there and do this. It's going to be a little more difficult. You're not going to see the results that a lot of these other people are seeing who are using this formula. So I can give you one tip on this formula. That is, do not create a follow-up series that goes past 7 days. Okay, when you get into there and you can go into Aweber or GetResponse and you can create your autoresponders or your follow-up messages. When you create those follow-up messages, do not take those messages out to 30 days. Do not think, oh, well, I just don't have to do anything for 30 days because by 30 days they're going to end up buying something from you because I just have all these auto messages just sending out to them. When that's not the case at all. You got to be able to give them up-to-date current information. Okay, because if you created something and you have a month-long out, 30 days from now that might not even be relevant. And then what happens when you have a group of people who sign into your list, 6 months down the line, and they're still getting the same 30-day follow-up that you created 6 months ago? You see what I mean? And you're not going to want to do that. And you're not going to want to, I'll tell you this quick secret, you're not going to want to, after you redo that, after you do it one time, 30 days out, you will not want to ever do it again. Okay? You will never want to do it again because you're going to tell yourself, you're going to justify it to yourself that, well, it's just because of this or it's just because of this. It's not because of the messages that I'm sending. Those are good. And I'll tell you that it's not good. There's a proven formula to this, okay? There's a proven formula to this. And hell, I'll just go ahead and share it to you right now because I love you guys and I want to give you guys everything that I can to help you succeed. So the moment that you set up your autoresponder, set up 5 to 7 value-based series follow-up. So you're going to go ahead and provide them with, the first video, which would be a first follow-up. Their first email is going to have a video in it saying, thanks for, taking action. Thanks for this. Thanks for that. And here, if you make sure to click this video, it's going to show you X, Y, and Z. Okay. So if you want to show them how to, if you want to show them how to create their first $10,000 month, okay, then you're going to want to create a video follow-up series for that. And you're going to want to put that in those first 4 or 5 days for them. Every day that they wake up, they should receive a new email from you sharing with them a new step that can help their business or help them make more money. Okay, that's what you want to do in your first. That's that proven formula of value and pitches. You want 3 to 4 value, 1 pitch. Okay, 4 to 5 value, 1 pitch. That's what you want. You want everybody to be going through your videos not knowing that you're asking them, you're telling them, you're persuading them to buy from you. You want them to be in your video thinking, okay, well, this is pure value. This is all that I'm going to be able to get from this person because he wants me to succeed. And you're going to get the people that keep coming back. It's going to be amazing and it's going to help your business tremendously. So like I said, create that follow-up series. Do not go out 30 days. Keep it from 5 to 7 and keep it maybe 5 to 1 ratio on value to pitch. Okay. Now you're going to want to offer incentives in your emails as well with your follow-ups for acting quick, and you're never going to want to send them something you don't believe will actually help them. This is crucial. There's a lot of people who sit there and say that they want to help people, right? But then they create a list and then they spam the hell out of their list. And by spamming, I'm talking about they're sending them stuff without actual value. They're saying, hey, look, buy this now. Hey, look, this is what you need. Buy this now. Hey, look, I need you to buy this now. It's not good. It's not going to help you in any case, and it's not going to get them to bring more people to the business. It's not. But the moment that you offer them something and then say, look, you know what? This is going to be taken down by midnight, and you're not going to have access to it ever again unless you act now. That's big. And then you let them know, well, it helped me in my business go from here, struggling to here where I'm now doing this and providing this result. Okay, now that's why I'm sending this to you because I believe it can do the same thing for you. Okay, that is how you're going to want to offer incentives to do this. You might also want to offer the scarcity tactic, let them know, or not but the price increase. Let them know, hey, look, you know what? This could go up in price by tomorrow. This could double in price by tomorrow. If you want to get it at this price that you're looking at right now, you're going to want to take action today because what I have has helped me accomplish this, and I know it's going to do the same for you. All you have to do is take action, and boom, there you go. You see what I mean? Like those are incentives. You're not going to want to sit there and say, hey, look, buy my stuff. That is not going to work. It's not even attractive. Like when somebody comes up to you and just like if you were to walk down the hall or down the street and somebody came up to you and pushed you in the shoulder and said, hey, dude, buy my stuff. Like now, seriously, it's good. You would start laughing. If not, punch him right in the face and go, dude, you touch me again and it's over. You know what I mean? Like, who knows how you're going to react? But I would bet you that it's not a positive reaction because no one wants to be bombarded like that. And that leads me to the final one. You're going to want to establish a relationship. Learn to listen to their problems, okay? Your problems, as crass as this may sound, they don't matter. They don't matter. Your problems matter to me, but your problems do not matter to your people that you are recruiting. They don't. People that you're selling your business to do not matter or do not care about your problems. They don't. So the best thing to do is to listen to their problems, provide a solution to their problems, and then they become a solution to your problem. Okay? That's how that works. Because typically, if you're watching this right now, your problem is that you're not seeing leads. Your problem is that you're not seeing traffic. Your problem is you're not seeing sales, right? That's your problem. But your problem doesn't matter to them. Okay? You got to figure out how to help them. So by you being here on this training right now, you now get to take this information and go and do what? That's right. Help them. Okay? So this is a big part of your success is going to be able to how to follow up with the lead, give them what they want, stuff that you know will actually help them while building a relationship. Okay? And conversions, the big word. Now, this is not even the last part of this isn't even really the last part of the sales process because it all keeps going. It's like a fluent perpetual cycle. Okay, so as soon as the conversions get done, new lead flow comes in and you go through the whole thing again. Okay, so conversions, with quality traffic leads, you'll have an easier time than the ones who are just spamming. And by getting quality leads, you're going to be able, or by knowing how to get quality leads, it's going to save on time, it's going to save on headaches, it's going to save on money, it's going to save on every aspect of your business. Okay, you're going to look to your left and you're going to look to your right. You're going to see these people who are spamming the daylights out of everybody that they know and everybody that is on social media. And you're going to see that, oh my gosh, their conversion rates are probably 1%. 1%. So that means that for every 100 people that you talk to, you've gotten one person to say, I enjoy or I believe that you can provide value to me and I want to join your company. Okay, so 1 out of 100. That's I think from the best of my knowledge, that's industry standard that for people who are not doing what they should. Okay, if you're just out there, if you're taking action, but you're not taking the correct course of action, but if you're out there like taking massive action, you're going to get about a 1% conversion rate. Okay, so I mean, are you average or are you above average? I believe that you by you being here, I don't believe that you're average. I believe that this is an action, this is behavior of an above average person. So you should be averaging 10 to 15% conversion rates. You should be averaging 10 to 15% conversion rates right now. Okay, now if you want, remember, people don't usually purchase until they've been exposed an average of 7 times to your product, to you or your product. So that's why the follow-up series is so crucial. You're going to want to be able to get in front of your people as much as possible, not 7 times in a day. I'm not saying email your list 7 times today and then by the end of the day today because they've seen your name 7 times that they're going to buy your product. No, I'm saying that over a span of a week or a few days, maybe 5 days if you want to email them 7 times, depending on if you have a lot of offers that you want to give out, webinars, hangouts, trainings, blogs, things like that you're writing and promoting and giving away. It depends on how often you're doing that. But I would assume that, 1 to 3 emails a day, 2 to 3 emails a day are perfectly fine. I'm on lists with people who I'll get emails from them like 7 times in a day. I will. It just depends on your personality. It depends on your style. It depends on how you want to do business. Okay. So just remember that. So don't be discouraged if you are not seeing results, conversions immediately. Understand that it does take some time for people to get to trust you, and that's all that they're doing. They're learning to trust you. So if you want another misprint, if you want conversions in the 20 and 30% range, then you've got to brush up on your skills and master your craft. It just takes a little know-how to increase your conversions. And this is just like giving yourself a raise. Now, there's so many people who go to work every day that go, oh, well, I just want a raise. I've got to ask my boss for a raise. I hope that in 90 days from now, I meet my qualifications for a raise and that my evaluation is good, right? So you're basing your future salary, your future raise on what your boss thinks of you. It doesn't even have to be if you're doing a good job. It's just, okay, well, is the evaluation going to be good? Does he like me? That's basically what it is. Does my boss like me? Do we have a reputation together? And with what I've been able to experience in my in my lifetime, in my career as a marketer, as an internet marketer, is that the moment that you increase your conversion rate by even 2%, you've just given yourself a raise, because you've already done the work once, right? You're already sending people there to that capture page or to that offer, and now you've tweaked a couple of things. Okay, now you've increased your conversion rate. Now all you've done is just give yourself a raise. You just went from, okay, well, I'm making, say 2,000 a month, to now I'm making 3,000 a month from doing nothing else different. Doing nothing else different except for brushing up on some skills that are going to help you communicate better so that people can trust you quicker, so that you can spend less time and less money trying to get these people into your business. Okay? That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Now, to be honest with you, 30% conversion rate, that is like top tier stuff right there. Okay? Top tier stuff. I have not been able to receive a 30% conversion rate yet. But I can guarantee you, I will guarantee you that I will. Within the next 90 days, we will be at 30% conversion rate. Because what are we doing? We're brushing up on our skills. I'm mastering my craft. Me and Sarah, for anybody who knows, the picture in the beginning, we are a team, okay? And then there's not really one day that goes by that we're not doing something to make ourselves get better, become smarter, help somebody else, okay? So building relationships is the best way to convert a lead into a buyer or team member, okay? This is the only way. Well, I shouldn't say the only way. This is the only way that I've noticed that's going to create that long-term loyalty. This is going to get people to be buyers or team members from you or for you for the rest of their life. Once you get into building a relationship and understanding why they're there, not why you're in business, but why they decided to get into business, and then how you can help them get to everything that they want, okay? Once you start doing that, there's nothing that will keep them from coming back to you and asking you for more. I'll just be quite honest. We have people right now that are doing the same for us, and I'll be honest, I do the same thing to other people. Those folks that have built relationships with me and Sarah over, the span of the last like 18, 20 months in our business, I've told them, look, whatever you come out with, whatever you do, whenever you do anything, let me know, because I want to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to buy it. I'm there. Credit card in hand, already done deal. Just let me know when you create the product. Let me know when you promote whatever it is that you're doing. Anything that you do, I want to be a part of, because I know for a fact that I can make money following your footsteps. You see what I'm saying? That's powerful. That's me talking about people that I am or that I'm following. We have the same thing coming from people that follow us. It's because of the value that we bring in a relationship with people. We know that feeling at the end of the day, and knowing you're going to want to track everything. Track everything. You're going to have conversions, right? I was very bad at this in the very beginning of my business. Very bad at the beginning of my business. I had no clue how to track anything. I was so lost with. I was all over the place. Basically, I'd look at my analytics the other week, and my shit was so messed up. I had no clue where anything was coming from. Nothing was tracked properly. I was still using like Bitly, which was a free like a link shortener. It was better than what I was using. And those of you that stick around to the end, I'm going to go ahead and show you the exact tools that I have in my arsenal that's helping us run our business so smooth. So track everything, track everything, track everything. I cannot stress that enough. Cannot stress that enough. The fortune is in the follow-up. I know. It's corny, but it's true. It is so true. So many people stop working the moment that they get the lead. Okay, you created an ad. You got an awesome, lead magnet. You've got an awesome bridge page. You've gotten the sales. You've gotten a product that nobody can say no to. And you put it out into the world. You start getting these. You start generating traffic. People start opting into your list. You're looking at your autoresponder. You're like, man, I've gotten so many leads. Then you just quit. Then you just stop. What is the point of that? You just took all that work that you did and threw it down the toilet. Push the button, send it down the drain, put put it into the water. It's toilet water. It's literally trash. Okay? That's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. You want to take what you're learning, what you're getting, like as soon as they come into your funnel, you're going to want to stay on them. You're going to want to stay on them so that they see your face 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a day, every day until they buy from you or they get off your list. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. You let people know that they are on your list. They opted into your list because you are going to be the one to help them get to where they want to go. And if that's not fun for them, if they don't want to be a part of the team, if they don't want to run with you, there's an unsubscribe button at the very bottom of this email. And you can feel free to unsubscribe at any time. But those of you that are on my list are going to receive valuable information that's going to help you succeed and make more money in your business. You see how that goes? That's how you stay in front of them. That's how you stay in front of them. That's going to help you with your conversions, and that's going to help you see that not everybody wants to buy your business, even if they did opt in for your free giveaway. Okay, you're actually going to see a lot of that. A lot of people, they'll opt in for something because they want to see if it works for them. They want to see how free it is. They want to see what it's actually going to cost when they get into your business. There's a bunch of different reasons why people will give you their email. But like we said, it's up to your follow-up to figure out why it is that they're on your list. Okay? So there's a bunch of different strategies that I can teach you. Well, I'll give you a hint right now. Building surveys is huge, huge. Great idea for adding into your follow-up system so that you can figure out where they're at or what they want to do. So just think about that. Look up SurveyMonkey, create a couple surveys, have some fun with that. Okay, now, here we go. Your leads will convert if you over-deliver on your promises. So your income, now this hurt me to believe, because the moment that I started on my personal development trip, I ran into a man named Jim Rohn, who is one of the best network marketers who has ever lived in the history of this world, okay? And what he says is that he was broke and helpless until he was about 25. Me and him share a lot of the same story. But what he says is your income depends solely on the amount of value you're providing to the marketplace. So to the marketplace, that is the huge part right there, because your income, now the amount of value that you give, you could be a great husband, you could be a great father, you could be a great mother, a great daughter, a great cousin, whatever it is that, great artist. You could do whatever it is that you want, but it's that value that you're providing, your love that you're providing, your care, your compassion, your sense of listening, whatever it is that you're doing that's so, that you feel is so valuable. Unless you're giving it to the marketplace, your income will not rise. So that value that you're putting on yourself really doesn't mean anything to anybody because you're not putting it in front of the right people that will pay you for that kind of information or that kind of love or that kind of compassion. You see what I mean? So really, the only thing that can get you to increase your income is by providing more value to the marketplace. That's how that works. So the more skills that you gain, the better relationships that you build, that is how you're going to be able to increase value, which is going to in turn increase your income. Okay, so remember that if your conversions are not working the way that you should, or the way that you think that they should, it's probably because of the value you're providing to the marketplace. People aren't interested in it, or the audience that you're talking about this topic to isn't interested in it, and that's probably more likely the case. So I imagine that if you're seeing those kind of results, okay, the best thing to do is to retarget. Okay, retarget. Okay, understand that you can go and take a multiple different variations of things and say the same thing to a bunch of different people. You see what I mean? So like, if you're saying that if you're in the health and wellness business, and you're holding offers for, say, how to lose weight, and those people aren't responding to your ad, change the people that you're talking to. Maybe get more specific. Maybe change the demographic. Maybe, there's a bunch of different things that you can do. And that's why I love this business that we call marketing, because it's up to you on how much value you're going to bring. And that depends on your drive, your desire to want to become better. Okay. So we want to be able to master our craft. That is the big thing that I'm talking about here. So make sure that you are doing stuff every day to increase the amount of value that you're providing to the marketplace. Okay. Now, so everybody right now, I know I ran a little bit over the 30-minute mark, just barely. We're almost done. I got one more slide left. How do I make, this is it right here. How do I make my first sale in the next 72 hours? Boom. we've gone through a lot. We've gone through lead generation, or we've gone through traffic generation. We've gone through leads and how to work your leads, okay? And we've gone through conversions, okay? So now that we've gone through the whole process, it's time to take this into action and to take these next 7 steps and to do exactly what I'm telling you so that you can get your next sale in the next 72 hours. So the first step that you have to do is decide, okay? You have to decide right now to do whatever it takes. Okay, and I'm never going to ask you to do anything, illegal or unethical, okay? But you have to make the decision to do whatever it takes. You have to, okay? And then once you make that decision, it's just backing it up with commitments. It's just waking up every day knowing, okay, I already made the decision to do this. Now what do I have to do to make this happen? That's all it is. It's not deciding every day. It's just making the decision once and then committing to that decision, okay? The second thing is you're going to have to do is you have to have a product or service to sell. So if you're on this webinar right now and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to create, I don't know how to create a product. I don't understand. Darn, I don't think I can make this happen. Well, good news for you. You don't have to have your own product. Affiliate products are fine. Now, if you're watching this, likelihood of you having your own product is probably pretty nil, pretty nothing, pretty next to nothing, right? Because if you had your own product, you probably have been selling a lot in the past, because that's typically what people do as the progression goes in everybody's career is you start to sell products from other people who have made success and have done things that can help other people. Then you start to figure out how to help other people. Then you start to design your own products, and then you sell your own products and create affiliates for your own products. So that's kind of how the lifeline of it works, right? So at the beginning stages, like for us, for you right now watching this, you're going to want to pay attention to affiliate products or biz ops, okay? That's really all you're going to be able to look for. You're going to want to look for a product, service, business to sell, okay? Now you're going to want to do some research on this and really do some research, okay? You want to make sure that your belief system that you have every day that you wake up to, whatever it is that you set as a belief system inside of your heart, you want to make sure that this company, service, or product is in alignment with that, okay? Because without that happening, you will not make any sales. You won't even want to go out there and talk to people, okay? It'll literally paralyze you from doing anything. Plus, you will have already invested into that product or company or service. So it's like now you feel obligated to make something work when you're not even happy about it. And that's just a nasty place to be in, So I'm on the next slide. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out what products and services I use to sell, and maybe take advantage of those too, because you see how awesome it is and what the kind of success that we're having. The third one, okay, so you're going to want to create a catchy domain and link it to your new site. Now, the new site is going to be the company page, service, or product offer that you just decided to run with, okay? And the reason why we do this is because you don't want to promote and brand. You don't want to brand that company. You don't want to brand that offer. You don't want to brand that service or anything like that. You want to brand yourself. You want to brand yourself as the person of authority, as the person that people can go to when they need information, when they need to know how to make more money. You don't want them to go to your company or your product. You see what I'm saying? You want them to come to you so you can point them to wherever you want to point them to. So you've got to be able to have a catchy domain name. Now you could do something like, like I have like 50 domains, okay? And if you have one like partner with Brandon or whatever your name, partner with whatever your name is, or work with whatever your name is, or something like that. That is ambiguous enough for people to know, okay, well, I don't know. That's ambiguous for people to be curious enough to want to click it, but it's descriptive enough to let people know that, okay, this is an opportunity for you to work with me, for you to partner up with me, for you to own your own business. So that's kind of where you want to go with that. Okay, then you're going to want to set up your autoresponder with a series of value and a series of value and pitches. Okay, a series of follow-ups. Now we talked about this. Go back a few slides, rewind this. Okay, if you do not remember what that is, because that is going to be huge for you. The autoresponder is probably one of the biggest factors to people succeeding online. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say it's in the top 3, but I would say that it's in the top 10 of why businesses are being able to succeed, because nobody will be able to keep in contact with their list if you were handwriting out 1,000 emails, if you were handwriting out an email to every single person that was on your list, And then you're going to want the 5th thing, okay? So you've got all your stuff set up now. Now you're going to want to start driving traffic to your new domain via the strategies that we spoke about earlier. So you're going to want to choose instant traffic, or you're going to want to choose SEO. Then within those, you're going to want to pick one or two of those strategies to master. Okay. So do you want to master solo ads? Do you want to master blogging? Do you want to master podcasts? Do you want to master PPC? Pick one that matches your belief system, your strengths. Don't try and do something that you're like, oh, I got to get better at this, so I'm going to do this. No. Figure out how to do that later. I wouldn't even encourage you to do it at all. Okay. Find someone else to do stuff that you're not good at. But the stuff that you are good at, do it and do it well. Okay. And so that's why you're going to want to master, okay, one or two of these. You can't master 7 of these things at once. It's impossible. Okay. It is impossible. So don't try to. I've tried to. It is terrible. It took 6 months off my life and I did not get any results. Okay. So I'm speaking to you from sheer pain, okay, of experience. Do not try and master more than 2 things at once. Do not. We encourage you, do one. Once you get up to 10 to 15 leads per day in one of those strategies, move on to the next one, okay? But until you do that, you haven't mastered anything. All right? No hard feelings. But I just know I've been through this so much. I've been through it so much. It's painful sometimes. And I hope you guys are having fun so far on this, man. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun and a lot of value. And we're almost done here. We're almost finished up so that you can take this actionable plan and get your sale in the next 72 hours. Okay. So the 6th thing is you're going to want to follow up with your leads and invite them to follow you on every one of the social media sites you're active on. So many people do not do this in their business. They email them pitches and they say, hey, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. But they never once invite them onto their social media sites where they're active. So imagine this. I'm a buyer of yours. I'm on your list and I want to know more about you. All you keep doing though is sending me shit about how I should buy your product, right? Now that to me is going to get me to unsubscribe faster than anything else, okay? It doesn't show that you even care about what I'm in business for, right? So the best thing that you can do is invite me and everybody else on your list to follow you on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, your blog, whatever it is, because this is going to be able to get me to see that you're a real person. It's going to get me to see your true personality because a lot of people bring their real personality through words, images, graphics on social media sites. So if I'm getting emails from you saying, like, just for instance, I'll use the opposite end of the spectrum. Let's say I'm getting emails from you and it's like, hey, look, I love that you've opted in. I'm here for you. All I want to do is show you how to make more money. I'm a family man, just like I'm sure that, you love your family as well. Us working together is going to help you and your family get them to where they want to be a lot faster than if you were going to be on your own. All this stuff, right? All this really personable, like relationship building stuff, right? And then you, right? And I ask you to come and like my page on Facebook. Then you come over to Facebook and you see that I have just link after link after link talking about here's how to get money. Here's how to get paid. Here's how to get rich quick. Here's how to do this. Money, 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 money. You'd probably be like, this guy is lying. Either this email is really him or this profile is really him. But either way, now you're second guessing who I am and you're not going to buy from me. So that's why you're going to want to invite everybody on your list to your social media sites. It's going to get them to see who you are, what you're about, who you're really helping, and why all this is important to you. You see what I mean? That's going to be huge. Those kind of things, then they're going to connect with you on Facebook or however you invite them to. And then you're going to be able to start a conversation through Facebook. Now that is way more powerful. No, I shouldn't say no, but a lot of people, the majority of folks, they're not looking to reply via email. They're looking to, talk with you on Facebook. They're looking to be a part of the crowd. Okay. They want to, email is very business oriented, very, not very personable. At least it used to be personable, but now it's like, okay, if you're emailing me, it's about business. Facebook me if you want to talk, right? So that's where this kind of comes in. This whole strategy is based behind that belief that people are going to be more open to what you have to say when they're basically on their home turf. And if you go to their Facebook, they feel like they're at home. Okay, so you're going to want to take that as what it's worth and start to implement that into your emails. Okay, and then number 7, this is if no one has bought from you yet, because like I said, you've gotten the value put in, you've gotten the pitch put in, you've gotten everything set up with your autoresponders, You've gotten things throughout the day that you're emailing them about. You've gotten ads that you set up, with your PPC or your solo ads. So if on the third day, if no one's bought from you, offer a timed giveaway. So something that you will actually deliver on, please. This is not a joke. Don't say that you're going to be there to help them create a 10 different business funnels and they just have to get a hold of you before this time, or they have to purchase this. And then when somebody purchases it, you're like, oh shit, I actually have to come through on this. I actually have to deliver. Don't do that. Deliver them something that you can really go on. So maybe a 30-minute coaching call, maybe a step-by-step game plan to get them to their first sale or their first 10K, or, how to, get their first member, whatever it is that you want to do. But whatever you offer, you must deliver on. Okay. And you want to make it a timed giveaway. So in that email, you could say something like, on the third day, if no one's bought from you, you could say something like, hey guys, last chance to get your hands on X, Y, and Z. It's going to be gone by tonight at midnight, and the price will soon double. So you've got to take action tonight. This is going to help you get, if you're at this point right here, this is what this product has done for me. This is what it's going to do for you. This is where I'm at now because of that product or service or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. And so by doing that, they're going to look at that email and go, oh shit, I only got until midnight tonight. Okay. Now I know I don't want to pay double. Let me go ahead and get on it. Okay. And this is something that you're going to be able to take advantage of over and over again. Okay. Because you're not going to want to send that email out every single day. Of course not. But whenever you are seeing a lack of action being taken in an offer that you are promoting, put the scarcity tactic and put the price increase behind it. Okay. Let them know that, hey, look, you know what? This is going to be taken down in so long, but you have to stick with your guns and you have to take it down, of course. And then also with the price increase, this price could increase. Now, if you don't know if it's going to increase, I really don't encourage you to say this kind of tactic. But if you've been told that the price can increase, or if you're the creator of the product and you know that the price is going to increase, don't just increase it. Don't just go, oh, well, you missed your opportunity, your window of opportunity. No, that's not what you want to do. You want to be able to go back into the beginning and say, okay, well, if you don't order this now, in 7 days, the price is going to increase. And then give them a 6-day window, and then a 5-day window. And then all the way up until the very last day when they say, you know what, at midnight tonight, this offer is going to be taken down. It's going to be gone away forever. You know what I mean? Like, that is huge. That's huge. It's going to get people to act so much faster than if they didn't have that, that takeaway, that kind of scarcity. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to give them that. So that is the 7 steps on how you are going to be able to make your sell in the next 72 hours. Now, if you're still wondering, what the hell do? I don't have an offer. I don't know about the products that you're using, Brandon. I'm so new to this. I still don't know what to do next. Well, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take advantage of the same stuff that I am using, okay? Same stuff that me and Sarah are using. Now, we have been in this business for about 20 months now, and we are understanding there are plenty of ways to get things done. We have found some of the most efficient programs and software out there, along with the only for-profit blogging platform that is allowed, or that's on the internet right now. So if you are looking, like if you were listening to this presentation and you were saying to yourself right now, well, okay, I need an autoresponder, I need a product, I need a tracking system, I need to know where to go to create my capture pages and my funnels, all these things like that. Here you go. This is exactly what I'm using, exactly what's getting us to run our business so smoothly. And here you go. So for our autoresponder, we use Aweber. Okay, now we've used GetResponse in the past, but it was not what it was all cut out to be. So turned out a lot of people still use GetResponse. People love it. Do not get me wrong; it's your choice. Aweber, GetResponse, Chipmonkey, whatever it is that you want to do, Mailchimp, whatever. But Aweber is a paid one. It is like, I think, $30 a month, and totally worth it. And you get to be in control of your whole list, emailing them as much as you want, setting up as many follow-up series as you want. There's so many other cool there's so many other cool ways to use this platform too to communicate with your list. Then the next thing is, if you don't have a business right now and you're like, oh my gosh, like I love Brandon. I want to be on his team, and I want to know what the hell you guys are doing to make money. Well, you're going to want to go visit kalatupremium.com. Okay, that's going to take you to a safe and secure order form, as well as a breakdown of everything that you're going to receive, and that's going to allow you to be a part of the team with Sarah and I. Okay, that's just the starting package right there. That's the opening package to open up a business and to get started fast. Okay, and to access the team training site, say you already have a product or a company or anything like that that you're already promoting, right? And you're just like, I just don't know how to get the leads. I don't know how to get the traffic, or I don't know how to convert. Any one of those things, you're going to want to go and visit Leads by Choice. Okay, this is accessing our team training site. Okay, this is going to allow you to have, oh man, there's so many different tools. I'm talking Facebook training, Instagram training, cold calls if you like that, blogging, solo ads. So you have a ton of time-driven strategies, and you have a ton of paid strategies that are given to you and that are basically accessible at any time that you want. Okay, and that are all, get this, they're all resellable. So how awesome is that? You actually get to make a profit by selling the education that you're learning from. So pretty awesome stuff. This right here, the tracking site, ClickMagick. You can go to ClickMagick. If you want to be affiliated with us, you're going to want to click this link or go to this link. It's going to be the clickmagick.com/go/Sarah-hyphen-Brandon. And that right there is going to get you to see some of the coolest software out there. This is ClickMagick, and it's going to be a tracking software. This has allowed, This has allowed me to, like I said in the beginning, when I was, when I had such a problem with tracking my stuff, and I had no idea where any of our leads were coming from or where any of our sales were coming from. This was the reason. We did not have good tracking software. So this will allow you to do this. Is a one-time annual fee, okay, that's going to get you to this. So I encourage you, man, check out ClickMagick, because what you're going to be able to do with this is going to save so much of a headache. It's going to save so much of a headache. Plus, it's going to get you to see what's working, so you can really expand on that. The free design layout for pictures. If you're looking to create your own ads, best thing to do is use high resolution photos and to create them in Canva. So you're going to want to download your photos, go to canva.com, and use that as your way of creating your ads, okay? Because it's going to come out super sharp, and you can basically do whatever you want. They have so much leeway with what they allow you to do. It's awesome, and it's a free platform too. It's free, absolutely free. Okay, and so where you're going to want to go to create your sales funnels, your campaigns, and everything in between, okay, that's going to want to be at leadpages.net. Now, if you want to be affiliated with us, you're going to want to go to areyourbrandingyourself.com. Okay, areyourbrandingyourself.com is going to be it's going to lead you straight into Lead Pages. You're going to want to sign up, and I think they give a free trial, okay, but you're going to want to sign up, and you're going to want to be able to, You're going to want to sign up, and you're going to want to take action. You want to start building your funnel right away. And if you have any questions about that, like I said, we teach our team members. So, just reach out to us if you want to become a team member, or like I said, go to kalatupremium.com, go ahead and sign up through there. As soon as we get notification that you do, we will be reaching out to you so we can help you hit the ground running and get this exactly what I'm teaching you a little bit more in detail, but it's going to be exactly what I'm teaching you, and so you get your first sale very, very, very fast. Okay, so that's it for today. That is all that I have for you folks. I love you guys for stopping by and taking time out of your day to see how you can get your first sale in the next 72 hours. There's going to be a lot more of these coming up, man, and let me see if I can stop sharing so I can see you guys real quick. I think it's... There we go. So this is pretty much it. I'm going to be doing this a lot more, and I'm going to be doing this for a lot of other people. So if this interested you, feel free to connect with me on Facebook or anything like that, and let me know what other problems that you're having, okay? Because I really am here for you, and I would love to be able to show you anything that I can to better your life or your business. So again, I love you. Those of you who take action, I'll be in contact with you right away, and I will see you on the next video, guys. Take care.